to get this body together and it's getting cold. Ooh, that affects my breathing. I better leave those toes alone. Gotta get the body warmed up. I gotta do some stretching. Almost, not quite. How am I gonna figure this out? What are some appropriate stretches I can do? And I mean stretches. You know what? Great age movement is coming on again today. And I'm sure they can teach me some stretching. Some that's not gonna hurt my body or shorten my breath. Did you see when I went to, ooh, yeah. Hey, you know that guy. Maybe he'll join me. Let me see. Oh, look at that. He's just showing off straight. Stretching, just, he looks great too. Great age movement. Come on in. Help! Let's
segue into what we're doing.
Happy Saturday and welcome to the Great Age Movement at Home Lab Live Series in partnership with the Health Museum. And boy, do we have a show for you today. I'm with my special guest and friend, Jess Archer.
Hi, happy Saturday. Happy to be here. Thank you.
She's a fitness guru and she is going to show you some fun and easy exercises to start your day. We thank you for watching our show every Saturday. Our show is about empowering seniors in their homes, in the community, and through this show, we're going to share different ways to exercise, do-it-yourself projects, cooking. It's a garden variety lifestyle show for seniors. And now, I'm going to let Jess take it from here.
Hi, good morning. Happy Saturday. It's so great to be here. I would like to thank Fritz, first of all, for having me in this opportunity. And thank you to the Great Age Movement. It is such an amazing organization. And thank you to the Health Museum as well. I am a fitness professional and I teach yoga. I'm a personal trainer. And my passion and purpose in life is to empower others to live their strongest, healthiest, fittest lives. So this is my purpose and this is what I do. And thank you so much for joining me today and allowing me to serve you as well. So we're going to go through a full body workout that you can do in the comfort and privacy of your own home. And all you need is your presence, your will to do it, and a chair, because it's a seated chair workout. And if you would like, grab a couple of cans, because you can add resistance, and then you can make hummus afterwards, right? Or a couple of light dumbbells. Here's some 2-pound dumbbells. If you have problems with grip, a wrist weight might be a good option for you, so you don't have to hold it. You just put it on your wrist, and there's ankle weights as well. So let's get going. I want this to be fun. And don't forget your water. Get a water bottle. I want you to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Drink before, drink during, and drink after. And you don't have to chug, chug, chug. Just little sips, right? So let's take a sip of water right now. I'm going to give you a second to get your weights, your water, your cans, your water bottles. You can use those as weights as well. And then you have your own body weight for resistance. So we're going to start off the edge of your chair. I want you to roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Your chest will be forward. Your core is nice and strong and tight. Think about belly button to spine. So in all of these movements and exercises, that is imperative and so important. So remember, shoulders back and down. We don't want to hunch. And we don't want to wear our shoulders as earrings. We carry a lot of tension in our neck. So start here. Let's do a few little shoulder rolls. You can do alternating, side to side. You can do forward, okay? Because we're going to start with seated shoulder raises. So we'd like to do 2 sets of each exercise, 5 to 10 reps, depending on how you feel. Remember, this is for you and to feel good. If any movement hurts, please immediately stop and disengage, right? There's a difference between a pain signal to your body or does it hurt so good because, hey, I'm moving this muscle and it's working and it's enjoying it. You'll know the difference. If all of a sudden you feel a sharp shooting pain somewhere, please stop. So here we are, seated shoulder raises. Let's try one without any weights. Come up to the shoulder line, nice, slow, and controlled, and back down. Let's do 9 more here. 2, core nice and tight. Focus on your breath. Feet shoulder width apart. 4, just give me 6 more from here. You should start to feel a nice little warm up. 5, your heart rate will start elevating. 6, 4 more. 4, if you can't get all the way to your shoulder line, stop midway. Just do what you can. We're all different. This is your way to honor yourself and your body, and you deserve to move every day. Let's just do 2 more. Nice and slow and controlled. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating already. Last one, and relax. Good job. Take a second, catch your breath. Now, if you would like to try, if you thought that was too easy, go ahead and grab your dumbbells or your cans or your water bottles. Let's try it again. Shoulders back and down, core nice and tight. Pressing your heels through the floor, keeping everything engaged. And up and down. That was 1. 2. Get what you can. If you only have 5 reps in you, that's great. This is for you. This is not a sprint or a race. This is a marathon. Some days you'll have more in you than others. You'll feel stronger and better. But the point is to feel good every day. Let's do 3 more from here. Last 3. 2. 1 more. If you would like, you could take a little hold right here. Give me a 5-second count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Great job. Moving on to our next exercise will be seated arm curls. So we're going to do a full body. We're getting everything moving today. All your blood's pumping, circulating, your dopamine is flowing, your endorphins. I really regret that workout, said no one ever. You are going to feel better in every aspect of your life. You'll sleep better, you'll have more energy, more clarity, just from these simple movements that you can do in the comfort and privacy of your own home. So I want you to start back out at the shoulder line, if that's possible. If you cannot get here, let's do it this way from here. Your elbows into your waist, and then you're just going to come up and squeeze. Pause at the top. Focus on flexing that bicep. There you go. Perfect. Your biceps do so much for you in this life, so we need to cherish them and have an attitude of gratitude that we have these functioning limbs that are going to move and carry us. And if you don't use it, you lose it, right? So just a little bit each day really honors you, and you deserve it. Because you're important, and this is your vessel that you live in. Let's do 2 more here. Ready? 1. Woo! I'm feeling this. 2, and squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 3, 2, 1, release. Great job. Take a sip of water. Catch your breath. I need a minute. Now let's do some seated overhead tricep extensions. Your triceps are so important because they get you out of bed. And we don't focus on them enough. So I want you to come up first without the weights. Bring your elbows to your head. And then keep your core tight. Don't hold your breath. Inhale and exhale. So squeezing up. Let's do 8 more from here. You can clasp your hands together gently, either like this, or you can have it this way. Whatever feels good and comfortable for you. But make sure that you're not out here. I want your elbows as close to your ears as possible. Okay, let's do 4 more like this. 4. Perfect. You got this. 3, you're strong. You're capable. And you can do anything you put your mind to. Ready? Last one. Relax. Now, if you cannot get your hands above do some modified tricep dips on the chair itself. So you're going to press down through your palms, and then you're just going to lift up. And it's a very tiny 1 to 2 inch movement. It doesn't take a lot. It's very isolated and concentrated, and you're going to feel that, right? So let's try all the way. Look at this. So all this right here, I want you to focus on that. Think about that muscle and what it's doing. Because when you put that brain power there, that's when a change really happens. Your muscles are going to adapt and acclimate, and before you know it, you're going to feel so strong. Let's do 3 more here. Woo! I am out of breath, you guys. 2, 1 more. 1, and release. Great job. Moving on, we're going to start with our abs and do some seated tummy twists, which is also a really great spinal flexibility. So you can put your hands gently on your head. I don't want you to put any pressure on your neck. If your hands cannot get here, you can either cross your arms or prayer position. So do what works for you. Remember, this is all about you. Feet shoulder distance apart. Make sure that your knees and toes are completely in alignment. Don't want your feet like this or like this. That's going to hurt and injure your knees, right? So first and foremost, get your form down. Here we are. So I'm going to come here, and then you're just going to twist to the side. And if you can't twist all the way, that's okay. Go here. Just like that. Twist to the other side. You should feel really good, nice back and spinal stretch as well. Keeping that core activated and totally engaged. Let's try 5 more. So here you go. Ooh, my back just cracked. It feels good. This should be a good, relaxing, restorative movement. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't twist your spine too much. If you don't have that range of motion, stay where you are. Back to the center, to the side. Just a few inches. It makes all the difference in the world. Last one here. Back to the center. Switch to the other side. Release. Let's do 1 more round of those because it's really important to create heat from inside our body. We are warming up. We're about halfway through the workout, just a little bit more, and then we'll finish with some breath work and some light stretching. So again, here you go. Twist. If you want to be here, or prayer position, which is a favorite of mine, the heart center. So you can sit here, and you're literally bathing yourself with love and radical self-love right now. This is how you are honoring the temple that you live in. Ready? Let's do a couple more. Deep breaths, core tight. 1 more to the other side, and relax. Take a minute, and breathe. Let's get a couple of deep breaths right here. Inhale through your nose. Fill your belly up with air, your diaphragm, and then release. Let it all go. Let your belly rise and your belly fall. Just 6 deep breaths will completely change your mood. Make sure you're giving your body that oxygen that it's craving. By now, your heart rate should be elevated as your mood as well. So, we're going to do seated alternating knee extensions. If you have knee issues, please skip this movement and stretch by yourself or do whatever feels good to you in this moment. You can go back to the original shoulder raises we did, the arm curls, whatever it is for you. So again, feet shoulder width apart. Hold onto your chair, come to the front of it. I want you to think about pressing through your big toe because that's going to activate your quadriceps. So you're going to press through the toe and then just back down. We can go side to side, just like this, nice and slow. If you don't have that range of motion or that flexibility, go to where you can, keeping that toe pointed, just like that. Core tight, shoulders down. You got this. Keep going. It's all going to pay off, all of your persistence and hard work. Stick with me for 30 minutes a day, and the other 23 hours and 30 minutes of your day are so much better. Ready? Let's get 5 more here. Point that toe, activate and engage those quads, and breathe. You're almost there. Great job. Perfect. Relax. Take a second. Shake it out if you want. Here you go. That's it. That feels good, doesn't it? Okay, so this will be the only standing exercise we do. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it. It's a sit to stand. We do need to be able to lift our own body weight and get up. We want to improve our balance and our flexibility and range of motion. So all you're going to do, you're going to hold on to your chair, feet shoulder width apart again, and you're going to press up. You're going to come up, and you can squeeze or pelvic thrust at the top. I'm going to show you what that looks like from the side because I want you to engage and activate your glutes. Your glutes are your biggest muscle, and they are your powerhouse, okay? So if you're coming and you get here, you're going to squeeze here and then do a nice little tuck and get those glutes fired and going. So that's what it looks like from here. So back into your chair, back to the edge. Look at your feet, make sure they're in alignment. Come up and then squeeze and tuck. Just like that, nice and slow and controlled. Now if you would like to, you can go to the back of your chair or your kitchen counter, whatever is there, whatever feels comfortable for you. You can hold onto the chair for balance and stability, and then you can just squat back and come up and press through. Just like this. Keeping your chin forward. A lot of times we start looking down, and that's cutting off your airway. So I want your chin up and forward, eyes forward. The floor's not going anywhere. You've got this. Your balance is supported by your chair or your walker. You can use whatever you have that's accessible to you. Let's get 3 more from here. Good. Woo! Squat down. 1 more. Perfect. Sit back down in your chair. That was the only standing exercise we're doing. Woo! Okay. I hope you guys are feeling it like I am. So we're going to do some seated calf raises. Back to the front of your chair. Holding down, pressing through your palms. Feet shoulder width apart. And you're just going to come up on the balls of your feet. Just like this. Get up and squeeze and pause. I want you to really focus on right here. All of that. Our calves are important and neglected a lot, but they do carry you through life. So get up here and pause. Let's get 6 more. Pause. There you go. Good. 2 and pause. Perfect. 3 and squeeze. You're doing great. We're almost there. Maybe 1 more. And if you want to, for an extra challenge, hold it here at the top. Keeping the balls of your feet on the floor. Hold it till failure or the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. To counteract what we just did, if you would like to stand up and do a little calf stretch, because your calves get super tight and you'll feel it later. So you can hold on to the back of your chair and you can do like a modified lunge, just pressing through the backs of your calves. Nice and gentle. Press through the soles of your feet and really stretch those calves out because you will feel these the next day. Awesome. Let's try it again, but with a modified position. You can keep your heels together, and then you can come down. So again, my knees and my toes are in the same position, same direction. They're totally in alignment. Then you're here. This will be a challenge to keep those heels together instead of spreading them apart, right? So let's do 5 more like this. This should feel good too. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. 4, 3 left. 3, 2, last one. Squeeze, 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 and release. Take a second Do some ankle circles. Start clockwise. Good. Let's do a few more, and then let's reverse the direction. There you go. Awesome. Last 3 here. 2, 1. Switch feet. Roll those ankles. Perfect. Couple more. And reverse. Great job. Woo! Water break. Take a second. We're going to do some seated extended leg raises now. So again, to the front of your chair. Your heel is focused here. The other ones, we are pointing your toe. This time, it's all about your heel. So you're going to straighten your leg out, and you're just going to extend it up and back down. We're going to do 10 on each side. Go to your range of motion. If you can only get 4 to 6 inches off the floor, that's perfect. This is all about you. This is your workout. You're the one that deserves this and is doing this just for you. So if this is too easy, let's switch to the other side. If it's too easy for you, you cannot tap your heel. Ignore the heel tap and instead stop about an inch off the floor. That's not going to give you a break, and it keeps that tension on there the whole time. Remember, you make modifications based on what you can do. Let's do 5 more here. Woo! Activate those quads, flexing through that heel. That's an active position. 2 more. Woo. Core tight. And relax. We're going to do that again on the other side. We can also alternate this way. So you have one here, bam. Straighten out this leg, just like that. So you're doing the whole movement with the straight leg. That's another option for you. Deep breaths, tight core, press through those palms on the chair. Good job. Let's do a few more. Nice. Woo. Thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday morning. It's a beautiful day outside. I hope after this you get to go for a walk in the park. Okay, we're going to do seated hip flexion, which these can be challenging. It's essentially putting your knee to your chest. So I want you to stop wherever you feel comfortable. Remember though that the brain gives up before the body does. So usually it's a self-limiting mindset and a belief. If we tell ourselves, I can't do that, we can't do that. It is true that whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right, right? I tell my clients, if I gave you $1,000 to do 2 more push-ups, you would do those 2 more push-ups, right? So here you go, just like this. Nice and slow and controlled. Feet shoulder width apart. Knee to chest. You will feel this all through your quads and your hip flexors. Good. Let's get 4 more on this side. Woo! 2. Awesome. 3. Keep your gaze forward. Chin up. 4. Relax. 10 on this side. Great job. You got this. We're more than halfway through. Let's do 5 more here. Woo. 4. Do whatever you can. Just keep moving. Movement is the key to vitality, longevity, and your health and wellness. Awesome. Relax. Take a second. Hydrate. One more set of these. Make them count. Give me what you got. You're almost done. You put in all the hard work. Now you're going to reap all the rewards and the benefits. Perfect. Halfway. 5 more. 6. 7. Core tight. 8. Remember to breathe. 9. 10. Awesome. Last round on this leg. Good. 1. 2. Really get it up there. 3. 4. You're doing fantastic. You showed up for yourself today, so you already won. 6, 4 more, 7, 8, last 2, make them count, finish strong, 10, good job, relax, shake it out. We're gonna counteract those calf raises that we did with some toe raises. We tend to build up a lot of tension throughout our shins. We don't even realize it. So all you're gonna do is again, come to the edge of your chair, feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna lift those toes. Lift. It's just a small, tiny movement, 1 to 2 inches. You'll really start to feel these. Give me 6 more. Last 4. 4, 3. You're doing great. 2, 1, relax. We'll do one more set of those. Up again. Up and down. You got this. We got this. 5. Final 5. 6. Keep squeezing. 7. 8. Give me your last 2. 9. 10. You're great. Okay, workout is done and over with. You did amazing. Thank you so much. I've had so much fun. This is so exciting. I hope that you enjoyed it. Now we're going to start cooling down. Let your heart rate decrease. Catch your breath. We're going to start with a minute of breathing exercises. So your breath is directly correlated to your mood. And this you can do anywhere, anytime, any place. I want you're going to inhale through your nose, and then you're going to exhale with your lips parted and making a whooshing sound from the back of your throat. So it's going to sound like this. You're going to inhale, and then exhale. So on this inhale, you're filling your diaphragm up with air, and on the exhale, you're pushing it all out. So let's just do that a few times. And then while we're doing some light stretching, I want you to really be focusing on your breath. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Nice and strong. I want to hear you. I know it sounds weird, but I promise you're going to feel better just from doing a few reps of these. Ready? Let's get 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Give me 1 more strong power breath. Inhale. Exhale. Great job. Now you should feel a little bit more calm. You've done all the hard work. Let's get a couple of stretches in. Let's do some neck turns. Here to the side, rotating. Stay here for a few seconds. Back to the center. Rotate to the other side. 1 more. This should feel good. Relaxing, restorative. Awesome. Let's try some seated back bends. You're here. Let me show you what it looks like from this angle. So you're here. You're going to press your palms or your hands and press through this way. And just do what you can. Even a couple of inches makes a huge difference. You're right here. Press like this. So let's try that seated. So again, to the front of your chair. If you cannot press like this, you can just simply go back here and press through. You can hold your hands however feels good for you, right? The point is to bend a little bit and take some of that tension off of our lower back. And if you feel okay, you can also let your neck come back. If that hurts or troubles you or you had injuries in the past, don't do that. Stop right here and press through. So let's come forward for a second to counteract that movement we just did. We're doing the opposite. You should feel your spine elongate. You can let your hands hang if you want to. You can even hug yourself, rock side to side. Let's do another back bend. So you're here, Pressing through. Oh, this should feel so good. We carry so much in our lower backs. Give me 3 more seconds here. Awesome. Roll forward and relax. Let yourself hang. You can release all the tension in your neck and just drop right here. Great job. Whew. Now let's do a seated overhead stretch. Keeping your arms here. Just relax into this position. Awesome. Swing forward. One more time. Great job. Here you are. Perfect. This should feel so good. You just did all this hard work. It's amazing how 5 minutes of stretching can make your body feel great. Okay, so I can't have your mask on.
Jess, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
Yay, thank
We
you.
look forward to your return to teach us new ways of exercising. It's been an amazing show, and I feel like it's doable, it's enjoyable, and it's inspiring. And stay tuned for next Saturday. That's November the 14th. We are doing a special show of facial and neck exercises, and we have a makeup guru named Rebecca who will show you how to brighten up your face to start your day. Thank you.
Thank
and we
you.
look forward to seeing you then.
Have a great weekend.